Well, hello there. Hey, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and today I am going to open the 2019 Harry Potter Funko Pop Advent Calendar, even though it's after Christmas. Yes, I know this is problematic, but the main reason I'm filming this is because I mentioned in my last video that I was ordering this and going to turn the figures into Christmas tree ornaments, and one or two, or I don't know, I remember how many people said yes, they would like to see how to do that. And so even if it's just for one person, we're going to go ahead and do this. So first we'll open the box. It looks like this, and it's very forbidden foresty. Now the figures, because I've seen this unboxed on the Book Roast channel with G, I know that the figures are largely themed to book number 4 in the Yule Ball specifically. So we're going to see some of the characters dressed up in their outfits for that event, but I'm totally fine with that. Shall we just go in order? I think that's the best way to attack this. I've got scissors, and we're going to cut open each package. That, you know what, you open the door and there's a little package. Now, some of you might be thinking, why in the heck did you order Advent Calendar after Christmas? It was an impulse purchase, and it was on sale after Christmas, so there we go. Our first figure is Harry in his dress robes. Cute. Alright, in number 2, we have Ginny. She looks so cute. And we've got her hair all braided and a cute little ribbon there. Very nice little details. Since I saw this unboxed, I do know what all the figures are going to be, but that's okay. I, again, primarily got this because it was on sale and because I wanted to make Christmas ornaments out of the figures, so that's fine. We're just going to enjoy this. Alright, in door number 3 we have, who I believe to be Fleur Delacour. She has got also a lovely dress and cute hair accessories. If you're unfamiliar with the Harry Potter series, in book number 4 we have students from 2 other wizarding schools, Durmstrang and Beauxbaton, who come to Hogwarts to compete in the Triwizard Tournament. So Fleur Delacour is not a Hogwarts student, she is a Beauxbaton student. And our next figure in door number 4 is the competitor from the Durmstrang Academy, also a world famous Quidditch player at this time, Victor Crumb. I heard that the actor who played Victor Crumb in the movies is now like a fitness model or something. Cool. Door number 5. Open, open, little door. Oh, it's McGonagall. I love McGonagall. She is amazing. Although I have to say, this pop figure makes her look very tired. She's got bags under her eyes. She's probably exhausted from chasing down the Weasley twins and all the hijinks that they're up to. Number 6. Who shall it be? Aha! Snape, Severus Snape. Professor Snape, you're so underrated. Little do people know at this point in time in book 4 how amazing you are. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go read Harry Potter or watch the movies. Like, seriously. That door was being particularly difficult. It was number 7, and it is Oh, I'm going to forget this guy's name. This is the professor from Durmstrang that came with their contingent, and his name is... I've forgotten. What's your name? That guy. Number 8. I believe this is a twin. Is this a twin or is this Ron? They all had long hair in this movie. I think this is a twin. Are you Fred? Are you George? Ah, it must be a twin because there's another one exactly like it in door number 9. How do we know which one is Fred and which one is George? Okay, there is a slight difference. This one has a little swoop of the hair over one eye. I might have to do some investigation and see. Oh well, they're the twins and they go together no matter what, right? Door number 10. Another twin. This is not a Weasley twin though. This is one of the Patil girls, I believe, because I remember when G unboxed these, I think Parvati comes first, so I think this is Parvati. And she also has gorgeous Brady hairdo with some accessories. So Padma should be in the next one. Poor Patil girls, they are such good sports to go to the dance with Harry and Ron, and then Harry and Ron were like, yeah, we don't really want to be here with you because we couldn't come with the people we wanted, so we're going to be jerks to you. Poor girls. Yes, here is Padma, and she has the pink dress on, also with her hair in a braid. Cute girls. Alright, door number 12. Another cute girl. This is Cho Chang. Looking very cute with a butterfly in her hair. I wonder if she felt bad when Harry finally got together with Ginny. I don't know if she ever really liked Harry for... because I think she was still getting over Cedric, and I'm saying a lot of things, and if I'm spoiling things for anyone, I am so sorry. Door number 13. Oh. Okay, so this figure is slightly bigger than the other ones. It is Madame Malkin. Is that how you say her name? She is the professor from Beauxbatons, and she is a half giantess. So she is a bit taller. Although, I remember in the book she got really offended when Hagrid implied that she was half giant, and I mean, I don't know why she'd be offended by that, but maybe she thinks nobody else knows. Alright, door number 14. I am cutting open the package and it's being very stubborn. Which figures? Because the character in it is Filch. And he's holding a little tiny Mrs. Norris. Can you see her? She's right there. Oh. Did you know that Mrs. Norris is named after Aunt Norris in Mansfield Park by Jane Austen? Aunt Norris in that book is absolutely horrifying, rude, nasty creature, and it makes sense that Mrs. Norris the cat would be named after her. Ooh. I am in large amounts of pain because when I was at Walmart earlier today, I don't know how I did this exactly, but I hurt something in my back. I don't know if I pulled a rib out of place or just like pulled a muscle or something, but I'm so sore. And if you saw my last video, you'll know that I also hurt my knee recently. I'm falling apart. But in door number 15, we get Mr. Ron Weasley, my favorite character, in his dress robes. Ugh. I love Ron so much because he's He's just awesome and loyal and good comic relief and just... And now he's knocked over all the other little figures that were standing up so nicely on the shelf. Good job, Ronald. Door number 16. We have Mad Eye Moody, which technically in book 4 isn't really Mad Eye Moody. It's Barty Crouch Jr., but still masquerading as Mad Eye Moody. Very good details on this one, like the scarring on his face and his eye, and he's got the little staff and the funky boots, and yeah, I think the details are quite nice on that. When we turn these into Christmas ornaments, I probably will only do a couple for you because there's 24 of these, and I don't think you need to sit through 24 figures being turned into ornaments. So I need to be thinking about which ones I'm going to use for demonstration purposes. Oh, this is cute. Dumbledore. He's looking very festive and lovely. Aw, Dumbledore. When book 6 came out, and you know what happens in book 6 in regards to Dumbledore, some of my students that I had at the time spoiled it for me, and I was so mad at them that I wouldn't speak to them for the rest of the day. It was a situation. I gave them an independent working assignment, and it's like, you sit there and don't talk to me. I was not very happy. I think I had a right to be angry, though. Okay. I believe this is Cedric Diggory dressed up fancy for the Yule Ball. He is the Hogwarts champion during the Triwizard Tournament, so he has to be there with his date, Cho Chang, and yeah. Alright, we've got 6 more doors to go. If you're impatiently waiting for the ornaments, I sincerely apologize, and I'll try to get through the rest of these. Okay, I believe we have Mr. Neville Longbottom here. I love Neville. I saw a t-shirt the other day that said, Harry took 7 books, Neville would have done it in 4. I don't know if that's true, but Neville certainly has a lot of heroic moments, and Harry could not have done all the things he did without him, so he definitely deserves a lot of praise. Alright, here we have Mr. Draco Malfoy, also in dress robes. Draco in number 4, he's kind of less a part of the story, I feel like, in number 4, but he's there as a constant presence and annoyance for Harry. And he's just a good character. I always feel bad for Draco. Okay, now, it would not be Christmas at Hogwarts without Hagrid. So, of course, we have him for number 21 in his furry suit that is just delightful. And he's ready to go dance with Madame Maxime. Did I say her name right when I opened her? I don't know if I did. If not, I apologize. Door 22. Now, I think I remember from when G unboxed this that the last 3 doors were the trio, the golden trio, Ron, Harry, and Hermione. And here we have Ron, again, still dressed up for the Yule Ball, but his robe has come off and he's just in the shirt part when he and Harry have kind of given up on life for the evening, and he and Harry are just sitting there, and those poor girls are like, you're not going to dance with us, are you? And they take off. I mean, who can blame them? That was not very nice of you. You should have just asked Hermione. You know that, right? He knows. Alright, so I think this door number 23 is going to be Hermione. Aha. Yes, it is. Have any of you seen the new Little Women movie that has Emma Watson in it? Emma Watson, who played Hermione in the movies. I don't know how I feel about going to see it because I love the Winona Ryder version of Little Women a lot, and I don't know if I want to see another version of it. So if any of you have seen it, let me know if you thought it was good or bad. But back to Hermione. Here she is in her beautiful ombre pink shades dress with her gorgeous hair pulled up, and there we go. So we should have Harry for day 24, and yes, he has also taken his robe off and is in that chillaxing mode with Ron, and there he is. Alright, since Harry is in my hand, I will go ahead and use him for the ornament making demonstration. Now, for this, you will simply need a mini Funko Pop, or a large one if you want to, and eye hooks. I got a package of 24 eye hooks at Hobby Lobby for $2, so they are not very expensive, but you can get them at pretty much any craft supply store, or I'm sure you can find them online as well. I am going to pull out an eye hook here, and because I have a mini pop figure, I don't need a very large eye hook. This is quite small, and even if I hold it up to the pop figure, it is small. But you don't need a very large one, you just need something to screw into the top of the ornament or figure, and then you'll run a ribbon through that to hang from your tree. This can be kind of rough on your thumb and forefinger, so what I like to do is also have some clamping device of some kind. So if you've got something like that to hold the eye hook in, it might be helpful to you. And we're simply going to drill this into Harry's head. Now that might seem cruel and unusual, but remember, this Harry isn't real. He's just a vinyl figure, not of the actual Harry Potter, who is also, FYI, fictional. So what I'm doing is just starting to kind of use pressure to push and then turn, because the eye hook is on a screw. And I'll continue doing that. When I made these out of pop figures before, some particular pop figures can be quite stubborn and they won't want the eye hook to go in very well. Just keep monkeying with it and you'll get there. Now I've twisted it until it got to be even with the head, and I've left it facing, like the eye facing forward, so if I were to turn it sideways you could see the opening. And I did this because of the way that I want it to hang on the tree branch. Now it's not exactly in the center. I drove it into the part in Harry's hair which is slightly off center, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to be a Christmas tree ornament. It is not going to affect the fate of the universe. So all I have to do now is cut a bit of ribbon and hang it from the tree. Now I intended to bring some ribbon in here with me, but I forgot because I got excited about opening the box. So I'll do another eye hook into the figure for you, and then we'll call it good, because I'm sure you know what ribbon looks like, and I'm sure you know how to thread ribbon through an opening. You're intelligent people. In terms of the length of ribbon, that's really up to you to decide. I went with, I want to say, about 7 inches when I did this before, 7 inches of ribbon. But it's really, again, your choice. If you want a shorter loop, go shorter. If you want a longer loop, go longer. That is whatever strikes your fancy, or maybe it's perhaps however much ribbon you have in your craft drawer, or whatever the case may be. Alright, so let's try this one more time just in case you want to see it again. I've got another eye hook ready to go, and I am going to grab, who did I grab? Neville Longbottom. Alright, usually if it's a human character, the parts in the hair are a good place to go, and Neville's is pretty dead center. So we're just gonna stick right here, and I'll try to do this in front of the camera. Again, twist and push, and once you've got it starting to go in there, you can just focus on twisting until it's in. Sometimes the eye hook will slip if you don't keep a firm grip on your pliers or whatever you're using to clamp it with, and that's okay. Just re-grip it, keep twisting, and there we go. Neville's ready to hang on the tree. Thank you, sir. Thank you for slaying Nagini, by the way. Now, I feel like I am in a lot of pain, and I feel like this video is done. So if you have further questions regarding making the ornaments, please feel free to ask in the space below, or you can shoot me an email. I'll put my email address and the information there. And yeah, I think that's it. I apologize if my weirdness was kind of a bit too much this time, because I feel like I was being extra weird in this video, but you know what? It just is what it is. When you're in pain, you do weird things. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up and call this a good one. Please let me know if you decide to make any ornaments. If you want to snap a picture of them and send them to me in an email or something, you're certainly welcome to do that. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.